Welcome back to Physics with Miyoshi. Today we're going to talk a little bit about, we're going to go through these same problems that I showed you last time, how to add vectors. So I have vector A and B, and I want to find vector C, the resultant. So, in the first case we have 3 units north plus 4 units north. Again, I'm going to draw a picture here. Tail to head, this is 3 units. Oh, it's north. Not very good north, is it? 3 units north plus 4 units north. The resultant vector C over here is that whole thing added together, which is 3 plus 4. It's in the same direction, so I'll just do 7 units north. So that first one, C is going to be 7 units north. Okay? For the second one, I have 2 units east and 3 units west. So in this case, I'll start out here. 2 units east. I'll come back 3 units west. And I can either designate this as probably not the best way to do it, but I could do -1 unit east, which is 1 unit west. Okay? So I'll put 1 unit west here. Number 3, we have 3 units north and 4 units east. This is essentially the one I showed you the other day, but or the last time. But it's north first. So 3 units north and 4 units east. What's the resultant here is C. In this case, hopefully you recognize the 3, 4, 5 triangle, but if not, we'll just do a little bit of Pythagorean theorem. So I have C squared is A squared plus B squared. So that's A is here, 3 units squared plus 4 units squared. That's going to give me 9 units squared plus 16 units squared. And then C will then this is going to be 25 units squared. And I will talk to you later about why I'm putting the units there. And then I have C then would be the square root of 25 units squared. So that will be 5 units. Okay? Now to find the angle here between there, this again has to do with tangent. So tangent of theta is 4 units. Oh, I might have done the other one incorrect. Units divided by 3 units. So theta is tangent -1 or arctan, and you can see that on your calculator. If you go to your trusty calculator, you can see the tangent -1 button on your calculator, and you can do that. So tangent -1 of 4 units over 3 units. I get rid of the units, cancel out. So that would be the tangent of -1 or arctangent of 1.3333, and that would give me 50. Is that right? 53.1 degrees. Okay, and this is 53.1 degrees. In this case, oh, it is the right thing. 53.1 degrees. In this case, it's east of north. And many times people like to do the north and south first instead of the east and west first. So this would be, if I take 90 subtracted from here, or 90, if I take 90 and subtract 53.1, I would get 36.9 degrees north of east. So that would be this angle right here. So my resultant C is going to be 5 units, 36.9 degrees north of east, or the same way I could put 5 units, 53.1 degrees east of north. Okay? The next one, number 4. I'm going to do something very similar. We'll go through this. And I have 8 units north. And then I have 8 units west. So then I have my resultant over here, C. There is something I just almost did here. Make sure you do head to tail, and the resultant comes from the beginning and goes to the end, always. Some people have a tendency to want to make it go the other way, but it's not. The resultant is always back from the beginning tail to the ending head. So, in this case I have 8 units north, 8 units west. So my C squared is 8 units squared plus 8 units squared is 64 units squared plus 64 units squared is going to give me 128 units squared. So C is the square root of 128 units squared, and therefore C, the magnitude of C is 11.3 units. And in this case, I could do all the tangent and everything. Actually, let's go ahead and do that. We can say theta. Tangent of theta is 8 units over 8 units. So the theta is tangent to the -1. Well, this is just 1, so I'll just put 1 there. Tangent -1, or arctangent of 1. So theta is 45 degrees. So our resultant vector, C, is 11.3 units at an angle of 45 degrees west of north, or, which is also 45 degrees north of west, which is also just 11.3 units northwest. Okay? And the last one here in our examples is 7 units south plus 2 units west. And we'll do the same kind of thing. I like to make sure I draw pictures, so if you'd like to draw pictures, that would be a great thing to do. I have 7 units south, and I have 2 units west. So my resultant vector will be here, C. So for the magnitude, C squared is 7 units squared plus 2 units squared is 49 units squared plus 4 units squared is 53 units squared. So C is the square root of 53 units squared, which is, in my handy dandy notes here, 7.28 units. Okay? My theta in this case is right here again. So the tangent of theta is opposite over adjacent. So it's 2 units over 7 units. The units cancel out. So I have tangent -1, oopsie, of 2/7. That's going to be my theta. Okay, which is, that's not very good too. So if I do that, tangent -1 of 2 over 7, I end up getting 15.9 degrees. And in this case, it's west of south. And if I subtract that from 90, I should get 84.1 degrees south of west, which would be this angle right there. So, my resultant C,
No,
is that not right?
because 90 minus 15.9.
Oh, you're right, that's way off. 970. 74.9. Is that better?
Mm-hmm.
My cameraman, also my son, Peter, is back there correcting me, as all students should do. At least my students. So C is 7.28 units at 74.1 degrees south of west. So, there's some of the examples I showed you, gave you last time. Hopefully that helps give you some idea of how to do some of these. And yes, there's no real, this is just the math part so far, but we'll show you how to do this in real physics problems coming up soon on Physics with Miyoshi. Thanks again. Tune in next time for more Physics with Miyoshi.